It, young. You will? You see it?
I like how everyone is going up. I know where he went.
I gotta go to bed after this game.
This is the easiest place to find you at. And I found him.
Let's see. I gotta just do this. You see it? It's gonna be a tough game, man. I ain't even front. This nigga's nice, man. This nigga's 16 and
He's
fucking
right
0,
there.
unfortunately, and shit. Alright. This nigga gonna send it or what? Both microphones got. Alright. Oh, that shit was broadcasted. Can you hear me through the video through the YouTube? Oh, okay. Oh, you can. Shit. Hold on a second. I was trying to fix that shit. And then what?
Yeah.
No, it says chat.
You
It
can
says
also
chat
respond
audio,
by using
game
one of
chat, party
those,
chat. Adjust. It don't say it on that one. Oh, bro. Audio settings. Here we go.
Coach, for my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
He goes tonight. Black 20. 54 Mike. Super one. Recon, 132 fighter. Switch. Hey, check 25.
First carry for Darius Geis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
Yes, sir. Check 50. Louis. You got tight right there.
Shotgun handoff down to Geis. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Open here, Adam Thielen. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Adam Thielen. 64 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Will Lutz on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
What is it? 8. 59. I got it. Kill. Shit. Mike,
on the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. Space to maneuver at the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run again with Love on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
What
The shotgun snap for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and the Redskins scoop it. The 30, 20, 10, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start. The drive.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready. Mike is 59. 20. 59. Here we go, G.
Here's Love. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Love. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Right here. Watch out.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. They'll run for it with Love. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try the air now with Newton. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arms. Strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Throwing again. Newton. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, here's Love. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. On the carry, it's Love. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Here we go. Hey, fast! 58 to Mike. 8. Let's bring it.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On first down, here's Love. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Redskins' 45-yard line.
Ready? 180. 58 Mike.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
180. 180. Mike, 58 right there. Too low,
On 2nd and 9, Newton, throw left side complete. It's Love. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football.
Check. Here it goes.
On 3rd down, Love. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Love. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Now Newton. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Back to the 3, 20. Squeeze, double. Check it in.
That would give running right is Love. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Back to throw, Newton. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 14. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Here we go. Here we go. It's a set, but ain't.
They'll run on first down. It's Love. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Mike's 54. Mike Maverick. Quit talking about it and bring it. Shift. 6'6", bullet high.
They start on the ground with Geis. He's going to have the first down past the 20. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 92 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and
again.
And again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Running to start the drive is Love. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On second down, Love. The beautiful fake. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
8. Switch.
Here's Newton. He's got his man on the crossing route. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
On first down, it's Love. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Cowboys on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Newton now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
All day, every day, any day. Watch the shell. Watch the shit.
On first down, this is Geis. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Right there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
He's not going to get me.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, Haywood. We got double up. Mike
A shotgun snap for Gone. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the twins. Check.
Geis. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz game. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Jet 22 jet bomber. Check three.
On the ground, Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play here for Dallas. 58 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Eyes up. Hey, check it.
They'll run with Love. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Wait, 20, 72. Hey, what's the ball?
On 2nd and 12, Brady. This is the tight end, Njoku. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Safety's creeping.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Watch the run. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, get in the way with him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Washington Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Listen. Check. Hey, one set.
They'll run with Geis. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm trying to collect. Hatchet. Hatchet. Hey, hey, watch it. Watch it.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Go, go. Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Go. Go. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Undercross, shell. Mike 54.
Out of the gun. Gone. And he completes it to Westbrook. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
They gonna need some therapy after this. Goes 50.
To throw again. Brady. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. 30. 10. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And the punt team is out there. It's not 4th down. Maybe the cold weather here freezing their brain a bit. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 66.
Now Brady. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Brady, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former 1st-round pick there on the coverage. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Delta. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. Rip.
Now Brady again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And the punt team is out there. It's not 4th down. Maybe the cold weather here freezing their brain a bit. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the football will come out to the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Love again. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. But